Dicky.
The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Welcome in to the IWK 710 Daily Sesh here on Knock Network. When we are live in New Orleans, where we stay, Airbnb type thing, and all having a great time. I am here with no other than producer Frogs. Yep, that's right. This right here sitting next to me, is it on this side or is it on this side? I think it's on this side. So this right here sitting next to me is Frogs, and he is a beat producer. Hey, buddy. Welcome into the show. Welcome into the show. People are coming in right now, and so hey, you want to tell me what a beat producer is? I mean, it sounds kind of weird. If you're good at it, would that be a master? If you're good at it, would that be a master beater?
It might be. I can't confirm. I'm no master.
Right. Well, but yeah. So, what exactly do you do as a beat producer?
Well, I'll go through some samples sometimes, and then I'll either put them together. If not, I'll go through them and chop them up and take sections, or I'll just hear it and try and go similar of making it myself through it. It's like a puzzle, piecing it together to make it a whole.
Right, and on this puzzle, are you adding like lyrics? Do you have are you writing down sounds ahead of time, or are you doing it like right on the fly?
I usually start just as is as I go. I'll just jump in. It depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll go in and I'll start with like a hi-hat or snares. Sometimes I'll just start with a violin. I just usually go start anywhere really and see what sounds the best that I like or feeling at that moment.
Okay. Well, welcome in, Benjamin. We're hanging out with Frogs. So, I want to whip out one of these songs so we can play, so people actually are talking about. So now, are you looking to sell these beats, like not the ones we're playing today, but I mean, when you make these, are you making it to put lyrics with it, with somebody else, like after that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple that I've made, and there's artists that are on it. Like AK Oxy, he was one of the first. Spaz, and later on, actually, in one of the beats, is actually going to end up as a track from Spaz right there. Hey Tony, there's
hey, welcome in.
And it'll be quite fun doing that.
Right. Well, let me get the camera here. We're mobile, so it's a lot different than doing it at home. All right, let's see. This song right here, we've been playing for a while. Rising Sunset. We like that song. That was one of the first songs that a while back. We'll do that right now. But it's soothing.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. What's up, Tony, Susan, Frank?
Every time I hear it, I get to an MC part of it. I'm like, where would a guy go with it?
Right.
Yeah, I am living my life. I'm living in strife. I'm living in pride. I'm feeling the honor of naming my voice, the pressure and the vibe and the happiness that is great. See, I'm not there yet, but I need to get there.
Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, this is one of the favorite ones that I've made.
I like it, dude. So I went on an airplane ride and I put this to the background of it and just put it on replay, and it went in as we flew in the sky and saw the mountains.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, welcome in everyone. 3 minutes to the IWK 710 Daily Sesh first coffee session. 710 on the East Coast. Get your pipes ready. And we'll get back to talking to frogs about more music.
Real laid back one.
So the loop, how long does it keep looping like that?
It's close to being done.
So how do you know? Like, yeah, we'll get into that now.
When to like switch it?
Yeah, because like when you do it,
I'm still in a way under. Yeah, you got the chorus, verse, hook, and then I just kind of go for a segment. I kind of time it out in my head. You know, you go about four down, you know, and if not, then drop it there for 3 or so, and then you bring it right back for another 4.
Okay. So, oh man, so that's where us puppets are having an issue. So we're like, we hear a beat like that, we're like, okay, what are we supposed to do with this? So, like, when someone comes to you and they're like, hey, dude, I need a beat, okay? So, as a beat producer, what part do you work? I mean, or are you just grabbing people that already know what the fuck they're doing?
Kind of both. I'll ask a couple people that I know really good music, a couple artists, and I'll put my thought in and just see if they either agree or if they have a different thought on it as well.
Okay. All right. So social media wise, you can be found on 710. Hold on, let me put the banner on. That's why I was doing. I'm like, oh, why did I put the camera on? All right, happy 710. May everybody enjoy it, Bucks.
There it is. I'm getting it.
Oh, no, hold on. All right, there we go. It's kind of weird. I mean, I got Ron's face pops up when I do that camera. I'm like, oh, hi, Ron. Nice to meet you there.
Right. It's like there's 3 people here.
Right, I agree. All right, let's get back to where I can see the comments. Oh, Ty Sweeney, yes, puff, puff, puff with the smoky cloud, blowy, blowy, blowy.
Yeah, I can see him on here. What up,
Yeah.
Sweeney?
Man, so you said you went over to AK Oxy's show, and you guys did stuff over by him, and he even said, he's like, I remember when he was on the show here on Knock Network, he's like, yeah, dude, Frog's my boy. We had some, and we did a song together, and this that. Now, when you meet a guy like that, and you're meeting other people and whatnot. Of course, you're. Are you learning different things that you're implying as a musician,
Oh,
or
yeah.
are you just?
Oh yeah. To me, you could always learn something new. You know, even if you think you know everything, you could always learn. It could be something small. You know, and you could just learn from small things.
Right.
AK, me and him, we met through E Freezy's live through there,
Right.
and then it just clicked off from there.
Which is another good point with the Freezy. I mean, you're a part of this thing called the Freezy fam, okay? And I mean, it's and what that is that's like a whole community support thing, correct? Like, I mean, what?
Oh yes.
Now, do you feel that as a musician, as you're entering yourself into these individual communities, are you getting more plays because of it? Do you feel it's a marketing, like more than a marketing, or
no, because I never go in and I rarely ever share that I'm a beat producer. So I'm mostly in there as me, just as a regular human, just in there showing the love that they all show back to me.
Right.
Otherwise, I don't promote myself out there. I don't know. That's just not how I am. It's just I don't know. I'm just there for showing the love and being there for everyone.
Hey, and speaking about showing the love and being there for everyone, I missed the most important thing to do while people are puffing and enjoying their 710. We gotta go to a song, and our next song is gonna be this hip jam because I haven't been able to listen to it yet, and I'm curious, and this is Frog's hip jam.
What up, Bradley? Gang, gang, Frog's beat. How you doing, Bradley? Thank you, sweetie. That's the hip gen there. Might be muted.
Oh man, I
There
am.
you are.
I'm not as professional as the other guys, but hey, I'm a little fun. I was muted. He muted me. He didn't like it. So that beat right there. What can you tell me about that beat right there? Like when you played that beat and you started it, did you already know where you're going? Or you come in and go, I'm gonna make a beat and be all cool and shit, make people like me because I go.
Kind of, I put that whistle in there. I had the snares going, and then I was just like, I want to hear. I was thinking of kind of like a violin going in. But I do really like violins, clarinets, drums, and then it kind of flowed into place after that. I got into the rhythm of it. I zoned in. We just went all with it. Just kept it going, and then left it fading out.
Right. Right. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, do you have anything in mind? I mean, do you got someone's voice on this in your mind, or I mean, was this a produced beat that you a future endeavor somewhere?
It's kind of just for whatever in a way. Sweetie, he said he might need to spit on that one. So Bradley likes the 808s. Yes, there is 808s in that one.
Okay.
The 808s are like the bumps, the thumps that you hear, like that bass.
Stuff.
Mm-hmm. That deep boom.
So, what about EDM? I mean, are you like, do you do like any exciting like EDM or like? Because there's
I try to. There's
okay.
been a couple I've tried to, because I do go to like EDM shows. I think last month or so, a couple weeks ago, maybe I went and seen Subtronics.
Okay.
They're like an EDM. So I mean, I try and do stuff like that. That'd be cool. Like I wish I could like DJ, just remix and stuff. I wish I could do that, but which I probably could, if I put time to it. But you just
Oh
gotta work
wow.
at one step at a time.
2 minutes to 4:20. If you do not have your smoking device ready, it is not the network's issue. It is the operator's situation. So please get
1 minute.
all smoking devices and utensils or stuff to smoke ready in 1 minute. 1 minute countdown to 4:20 on the West Coast. That was my funny.
That one is not on Spotify, Bradley. That one was
what about like jungle music or like we used to get into like music where they would be like that.
Oh yeah. I've tried to do that, It's a lot harder to just kind of put together.
Yeah. Now,
that one was Hip Jam, I believe.
what about reggae?
Reggae I like, but for me, I don't know. It could just be me, but it's too slow to put together for me. I feel like I got to concentrate more, so it's harder.
Okay. Okay.
I've tried a few times, but can't right now. I haven't done them enough, to know much about them.
Right. Well, I mean, I always thought reggae would be something you have to feel and go over and experience the island a little bit and work with some people that actually live the music. Like, to me, I always thought like if I was to go that route, I would have to live it a bit.
Right. Yep. Because then you would feel it more, know
right,
more on a different aspect.
Yeah. Right. Well, and you count it, you hear the beats a little bit. You maybe even get some guys doing the congos on the drums to like, or just yeah.
I do have one beat where I made, and there's one version on Spotify, but I think it's that version actually where I added in kind of drums in it from the original one.
Okay. And Congo drums is one of my favorite sounds. So we have a little Hobbies, and when he was young, we would go out up north, and he was a video kid, video game and fancy like woo electronics, and so when you're out in the woods, it's, I'm bored. We'd hand them 2 sticks and point to a dead log and said, "Hey, you like music? Go entertain yourself." And we didn't do it as a dick. We did it to encourage him to make a sound and make a beat. And dude, it actually distracted me from what I was doing the work. And because it sounded cool, it was like doop, 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 on this hollow 2 sticks on a hollow big log, dude, just that fell from storm damage. And it's those sounds right there. And it's like, I can't encourage you enough to get into music because the healing of those sounds. Happy 420 on the West Coast.
Yes, it is.
So I figure for the 420 song that we're gonna do is going to be this Now Until Forever, right? Did I say
Now
that?
Until Forever.
Okay, and this one is on
Spotify? No, this one is going to end up being a track that has Spaz on it.
They have Spaz on it.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are gonna get a taste of something. Oh my God. Oh, geez.
This is just the beat. The beat is finalized.
Okay, the beat is finalized, but which he was in here earlier. You guys know him. He's been on the show. He's gonna spit to it, and it's gonna be a harmony of love of 2 people, musicians. Oh, dude, I love this. Let's play it. Come on.
And Spaz also helped put it together as well. Thank you, Bradley. Might be in a minute, Bradley. My laptop's been slow on me.
I love it. This is great, dude. He's gonna do it freaking justice,
Thank
man. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no, Spaz is that's a hell of an artist, man. And has he kind of shared with you like which direction he's gonna go with it, or?
No, not yet. And I kind of don't want him to, in a way. I want it to be a surprise for me as well.
Okay.
I know he's gonna do a great job on it. It's
Right.
gonna end up being a track for his wife, is what it's intending for.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
It was smooth. It was smooth. It was, and the thing with beats. I mean, repetitive is good. Repetitive is not good. I mean, it all depends on where the song goes and what's all in it, you know. And that was like, "Doo, doo, doo, can't you be love, doo, 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 love, doo, 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 doo." Yeah, that was pretty cool. So, is that your voice like in there? Or?
Nope. Those are just little vocal samples that are there. You can tune the voice of how you want and stuff like that, but they're just little sample packs.
Okay, have you ever gone in and like grabbed like straight from scratch and like start on one of them electronic drums, start recording and just go straight beats from like I mean because like the old uh the old Roland electronic drum machine had the world bass program in it, where if you hit it, you can like go from anywhere to making your own beat loops to with anything in the world musically instrument.
No, I just have my laptop, so if I was a piano sound, I'd be having to type like B, C, V, F, D, like my keyboard on here.
Wow, yeah, no, that'd be really.
I've done it a couple times.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm waiting to get more equipment to do more with the beats.
Have you ever
Getting
played
bills
with,
paid quick.
have you ever worked with the
Yeah.
old school equipment?
Yeah, I have. Yep. A little bit here and there, but I
Okay,
don't know
so you
many.
have that knowledge and a little bit of experience from it then? Well, I mean, because like me, if I
Right.
get it, I'd be like sitting there going, what's this about to do? Can I press this one,
Really?
this one? You know, like, I mean, are you
Oh
going to
yeah,
get in?
that's
You're
all
going to be
part of
like,
the learning experience as well.
right. What's the hardest part starting a beat? Yeah, Bradley. What's the hardest start? The hardest start beating a beat? Beating a start?
Hardest part, starting one.
Yeah. Hey, Kim Cooper, welcome in. You're just in time for our break almost, but we're gonna we're gonna find out what the
That's
hardest
a good
part of
question.
starting a beat.
Yeah, because sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Like there's been a couple of beats that I've made where just a situation happened and just my emotions in a way took over the beat. Like my beat that I have on all platforms, it's called Joyful,
Okay.
and that beat is a beat made towards my grandma. It was a year after she had passed away, and it was her birthday. And, I was missing her, and so I put that emotion into a beat. So on that beat, you actually hear thunder, rain, soft piano, but then it gets lighter towards the end.
Okay, so do you do that because something she liked, or that to you was in like what you wanted to produce, like
I think both.
Okay, well, I mean, because
I
some
think
of the
both.
stuff
Cause,
is, yeah, rain is cleansing. I mean, think of the rain stick. When
right.
you do that, it's like your worries are going.
And that is one of my therapies that I like doing. I love rainstorms. I like thunderstorms. So
Hmm.
that's always therapeutic for me. And before she had passed, she hadn't heard any of my beats. She didn't. It was before I was basically Frogs, like known as Frogs, a beat producer. So in a way, it was just I made it so she can hear it, but it was also for me to help how I was feeling. But
Okay.
yeah,
So, so that brings
right
us
now,
back to these songs when you're putting them, and like when you made that song, you made it specifically. Did it start out sentimental for you as well, or that song
yep,
always
yeah,
for?
yep. I started like that just because that's how I was feeling. I was feeling low. I was feeling sad, depressed. You know,
Right, but
I
back
mean,
to the
and it,
what about the song that Spaz is doing for his wife? Was that all like when you made the beat? Did you make that beat like solely for him, or did you put your feeling into
no,
it?
that one I made because it kind of sounds like in my head anyway. It kind of sounds spacey, kind of
Hmm.
astronomical, or
Hmm.
and that originated. I was at the time I was thinking of Juice World. I was
Okay.
trying to make something just different. And then,
Okay.
yes, as I ended up liking it, and then I threw on the vocals,
Yeah.
and he ended up getting on the beat with me. He ended up finalizing it with me. Like, hey, I think we should put this like over here,
Yeah.
so like over here. Then we finalize it together, and that's when he kind of told me, I'd like to do this one for my wife. I was like, oh hell yeah, man, that's perfect.
Right. So
I'm
now
all for
you
that.
started that one for your grandma. Now you made a beat for a guy to put sentiment into that. I mean, is the project you like doing those the ones that are attached to emotion and feeling?
Yeah, because yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, there's another beat uploaded called Rose's Anthem, and that's also a friend of mine who was going through a tough time.
Okay.
So I made her a beat, and then she loved it and asked, well, if you would like, I can either send it to you or I can upload it, and you could listen to it anywhere. And she was like, go ahead, upload it. So then I uploaded it for her. There's quite
That's
there's quite a
awesome.
few beats that are emotionalized.
Nice, nice. You guys are watching Frogs here on the Knock Network for the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. We just celebrated 420 and we are about to quick run into commercial break. It's about that time. And in 4 minutes and 20 seconds, we will be back here talking and playing music and finding more about the beautiful being behind the beat here on Knock Network with us puppets, hobbies, puppet. Wait, yeah, I'm really stoned. Let's go get more stoned. Back in
Yes.
4 minutes, 20 seconds. Oh, I
See you
got
in a
pressed.
minute.
Right, I like to add in because I have to find it. All right, I will see you guys soon because I found the commercial.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com.
Discover the treasure trove of flavors at Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory. Satisfy your cravings with our award-winning treats. Follow us on Instagram at Captain Rogers705. Let Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory lift your spirits. Experience the comforting embrace of our freshly prepared soups and infused cornbread.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Waniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz from Tombstone, Arizona. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts, nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Dudettes, enjoy the show, man.
We're back from the IWK 710 Daily Sesh, where I'm a little more stoned. Yeah, I'm a little more stoned. Are you stoned? I'm more stoned.
I think so. Getting there still.
Nice. Yeah, no, this is kush cake. Yeah, kush cake. It tickles my head right here. Oh, I gotta get back to the comments here. Let me Let me put the banner back
That's another
on.
good question, Bradley.
Yeah. I gotta. Did he ask another good question?
Yeah, do you find making emotions beat easier than any other beats?
Oh, that is. We covered if you like the emotion beat, but yeah, easier.
I would say yes. It could make it easier just because it gives you more of an aspect of where you're aiming for or where you're going towards,
Right.
knowing like a little backstory of, what you're trying to make or what is it for. Sparking up now. Hell yeah. Hi, Macy.
So like a drive. So you're saying like it gives you a little more drive then because you have a basis,
Yeah, dude.
you have that vibe feeling. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's undescribable. It's like this undefined creativity, like somebody like kicked you in the nuts and kick started this creative bug that went. No, I get it. So let's get into another song here. So let me look at the list. And again, you can go follow his music on Spotify, YouTube. I mean, do you know where your catalog is right now? I mean, from beats that you're trying to find projects for, I mean, to beats that you just produced. I mean, do you know the number?
Few weeks ago, the numbers for Spotify, anyway, because those are the only ones I can really see for stats.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it's set up through the website. And I hit so far, and it's not me, it's you guys. You guys have hit 74 countries. You have all got me to it was at 2.5K listeners, monthly listeners. So you guys went all out like this year. I've been mind blown.
Wow, man. So traveling wise, with the Spotify things, does that help you? Does it tell you cities and locations? So when you plan a tour, you
Yep.
know where you're gonna do
For
better?
for a long period, Los Angeles was the top city, and then Brazil right below that. The countries, it was Brazil and U.S. They were like flip flopping between one and two, and then it was like Germany. The ones that threw me off was probably Egypt. That kind of threw me off. That's I was like, wow, Egypt, okay.
Right.
Then there was probably I'd have to look at all the screenshots because I took them all just because wow, thank you guys.
Right.
Then there was Brazil, like I said, Brazil, Italy. There was 74 countries, and I think there was 75 cities.
So what now? Touring, future thinkings. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, are you talking to AK Oxy as like New West is starting to book him places and see if you could like do some openings, give yourself some exposure a little that way? I mean, have you been talking to people, thinking about how you're gonna like get out there? Or?
We've caught up, like said hello and shit. Like he came and seen. This was a new apartment from the last time I was on Knocking at Work. So he came, seen my new apartment, and then he's kind of been doing his thing right now in life. He has a girlfriend, and then he's been working a lot with another artist that I met when I was with AK, Soda Coda.
Okay.
Is what he goes by. And he's a really good artist as well. He's on Spotify, YouTube. He's I describe him as like a humble rapper. You know, he's he's really good. Otherwise, there's always we're always gonna talk about doing stuff.
Have you ever worked with a difficult person where you had to say, "Hey, dude, you're too toxic for the situation"?
No, not yet. Just because not many have came to me. You know, hey, I want to do this with you, or you know, and the ones that have, they're in Sesh out, they're in Freezy fam. You know, they're all known people. Like they're Spaz,
Right.
and
They have
then
a
for a while,
professional reputation.
yeah. And then there's another one that has Dockside. He's another artist, and he lives out in Alabama, I believe, or Virginia. No, Virginia.
Alabama, some of man, it's interesting how the music culture changes from places throughout the country, and it's not always just the genre or the area; it's the person, individual as well. Like right here, like Bradley says, we need a Tabness Abner on a Frogs beat. Well, dude, last time I heard him, he sent me a song he just released, and it was his first attempt to a country rap, dude. And I didn't expect it. It had a good vibe to it. The thing that impressed me was it went out of the box of his norm. It went out of what he sells on the West Coast, out at the clubs and where he's been getting booked at 420 parties, and that was kind of neat. And I mean, and that to me as a musician or an artist, that if you're staying out of your box and you're getting out there and you're changing up, but at the same time, but if you change up, that's how you can fuck yourself up though too. So I mean,
So just stay in your comfort zone in a way, but do dabble out of it. You know what I mean?
right, and that's
expand your comfort zone.
It was his comfort zone because he did the song because it was from where he grew up, but not where he performed. You know, so I don't know how that song itself does in a Pacific West Coast hip hop culture versus what it would do down in a South, more country accepting rap like song. But we're not here. So speaking of that and using that as an example, that brings me into this question. When you do the songs of the norm, is it the fans? I mean, are you doing them for the fans or are you doing them for yourself, for you?
For both.
I mean,
I more so do it for the fans because I've had a few messages, you know, or just some people message me, you know, hey, I love your beats. If not, they'll pick one certain one, be like, this one has helped me through, and that's what I love. I love making them. It's my hobby, and then I love if it helps somebody else, you know, because it helps me. So if I can help somebody else, let's go. You know, that's a win-win. That's what it's for, you know, all about helping. Helping and being there.
So TikTok, you go live? Do you try to get people on your beats? Do you try to go into the social media? I mean, are you trying to get those like out there?
Lately,
you know,
recently, I don't know. Lately, I haven't really been on social media much.
Okay.
Just kind of taking a break, and then I've been working. I live in Minnesota, and I'm a sous chef at a country club golf course. So it's just now, just starting to warm up, and the course will be opening. So we're getting prepared for. We have 500 plus members.
Okay.
they could all come at once at any time. So we're just getting prepared for the summer coming up. They're getting all their golf carts ready, and I've just been saving up money for so I could. I haven't had my license for probably 4 years, but so I'm working on that, which I have that. I'm just waiting for a nice day so I can go to the DMV.
Are you thinking about going into you writing your own lyrics and putting your own mouth to your beat?
I have. I've had a few people ask that as well, and I have. I'm just in a way practicing more. Finding my rhythm or finding my voice.
Right. Well, I mean, there's other ways to go on it. You don't have to do it yourself the first time or by yourself.
Yeah. And I know I have great mentors to help me through. Sweeney, who's down in the comments. Me and him, we've been.
You know Sweeney? I only know Sweeney from hearing him on AK Oxy shit. Do you know Sweeney?
Well, it's probably a different Sweeney.
Maybe. Maybe it's a different Sweeney. Maybe
who I'm referring to is Sweeney Ty.
Okay. Oh, that's
in the comments earlier.
Okay. Well,
the one that was in the comments is who I was meaning, but he's really good of just freestyling or just rapping. He doesn't show it or nothing like that, but I've known him for I think 15 years now. Like good best friend, like family. He's like a brother to me. And he would help me through, and this spaz, I know he would be there, guidance or helping me through doing the same thing if I ever went on to, writing on my beats.
Okay. Well, that's just it. Marketing as a beat producer, how much can you really, release yourself into the world unless you're selling beats to cartoons or media stuff that are looking for beats or. Oh, he's talking. Hey, a lot of cool man respect, Sweeney. Respect, Sweeney. Damn,
yeah, Bradley. That's me right there.
Nah. Well, hey, let's get into another song here, man. And let's see here. This is the Raining Storm, right?
Yeah, sounds like it. That one, that's the one I had to name today. The 808s are in there, Bradley.
Sure. Yeah. But I'm not with the frog beats getting high. We're feeling the vibe. We're getting alive. We're dancing and getting real. Shit. Goes on my side. Because I'm on shit, but my words are there, and I'm gonna yeah, I'm not there, dude. Someone there's that one guy when these three dudes was going into a place and they were screaming, suck my cock, and I was like, whoa.
It's heavy 808s.
Is that way? Is it, what's that?
Reverb on it.
I like it. There's like. Oh, was that the end? Was that the end? And then was the quick restart. Oh man, that was awesome, dude. I like it. I like it. And it had a dun. So do you ever count that out? Like, how does that work? Like, okay, when as a DJ, hey Cody
Sometimes,
Meyer,
yeah.
yeah. So as a
Yeah, you
like,
count it out. So it's like
yeah,
1, 2, 3, and then drop. And then, count it out again. 1, 2, 3, drop.
right. And so now, are you going that on the speed, the tempo when you get into it? Are you switching it up, kind of feeling it out a little, playing with it? Be like,
The tempo I'll mess with because I'll start it up. I'll get it like a good probably 30, 40 seconds, and then from there I'll mess with the tempo if I want it to go faster or slower.
Okay.
I use for little ones.
Did
It's
you ever?
usually about 125 to 140 BPMs.
So, did you ever get it to the point to where you got to be, you're making it, you're playing with it, and then you're like, fuck this shit, and you just scrap it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can show plenty. There's plenty. Like I could scroll and scroll. Like there's even a couple where I like it, but now I'm just like, well, where do I want to take it? Like I'm just stuck on it.
Right. So are you pausing it and you took it too far?
Yep.
You got lost. I mean, you put too much.
I just have it on pause. Yeah, I just have it on pause right now. Just sitting there. I have many of them.
Right. Well, I mean, I got puppets like that. I got puppets half built. I got a head laying around, and I feel you. I mean, hey Tim Barker, thank you for sharing with the highlights. But yeah, so I mean, I feel you.
Yep. Oh yeah, because I could have sent you plenty, but a lot of them wouldn't be done. It's just.
So that separates you from your other artists, correct? I mean, like you. I mean, so like let's take it. I'm not comparing you because you're both individuals. But like, let's look at his beat here. He's making a beat a day, dude. Right? If he gets frustrated, he just puts the beat out and whatnot. And I'm not saying bad. I'm not saying good or whatnot. But now, are you saying like? If you had a drive, kind of like what this guy, I mean, is it a discipline thing?
Yep.
And I'm not trying to.
It is. I feel it is. Oh, and I know you're not at all. I know you're not at all. And when I first got the laptop, I won't lie. I was doing, I was making a beat a day. If not, I would make a beat and then I would start one for the next day. And I was doing that for a good while, and then it just kind of, I don't know. I guess a lot happened outside. There's AK right there. A lot happened outside of music life, just life in general.
Okay.
I had to end up. We ended up having to move, and then had a bad roommate, and just a lot going on. Where I just fell off of that track of doing one a day.
Right. So what changes? I mean, how do you fix that? I mean, because I mean, as a human, we wanna be the healthiest you. So we go through our shit things that make us freeze, like me with my head sitting there, and I got my head all over doing all these other things, and I'm not going to these other puppets projects because I'm here and I'm there and I'm whatnot. But like, to me, I have a muse. Jade, she's sometimes helps me motivate my focus. So, I mean, what's your motivation and your focus to be able to create as you have a bunch of shit going around in your head?
It's also therapeutic for me to just get on here and even just mess around with beats or sounds.
Right. So
That's
even the unfinished ones, you're still using it to heal.
oh
Then,
yeah,
and
yep, yeah. There's been a few times where I'll go back onto it and be like, okay, give it another shot. Maybe I could think of something now. Because there's a couple that I've started. I'm trying to do a country style in a way, or like a twang.
okay.
And I've started a couple, but then it's like you were saying, it's out of my box. I'm not used
Yeah.
to doing that, so it's harder for me to connect with it and do it.
Right.
But I can.
So okay, so if it's what's hard about it though? I mean, like because you're not familiar from listening to it, or just trying to put it
It's
into a
in a way
twang.
not. It's in a way not my style. So I'm just trying to do something for the people. I'm trying to put it, for them more than me on that one.
Right.
'Cause I know many of them. Would probably love to hear a country style or just something out of the ordinary. And
Right.
that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do something that I haven't really done.
So, do you ever reach out to musicians like bass players or guitarists? Because okay, so when us puppets were into like making music, our friends were like beat producers for the EDM. We would actually go out and get sounds for
Yeah, my
them, and
friends.
then make it into music, from like waterfalls to like the floor
Mhm.
sweeper had a janitorial thing to like whatnot, and then put those sounds into the musics. And I mean, nowadays you can get those sounds online or shit and put those in there.
Mhm.
But I mean, when you're putting all this stuff in and you're creating, I mean, I'm going back to almost asking the same question but differently. Are you wanting to not just use the like if you're not beaten like like loops of artists like a horn
Oh
loop
yeah,
like
yeah. If I
yeah
had other equipment, I would be doing more. Of like how more on me. More me doing it.
okay right like let's say like
I
all
mean, I
right
am doing it, but it's me creating it instead. Like the whole thing.
okay nice, that'd be awesome, dude. All right, let's see if we played out,
Try
did
to
we
put
play
it
all the
together.
songs? Right, we played Now Until, we played No Hip Jam, we played Soothing Vibes, right? Did we play Soothing Vibes?
I think so. I'm not sure.
We played Rise and Sunset,
Smooth,
but did we play
smooth, yeah,
Soothing
smooth
Vibes?
trippy vibes. Yeah, we played that.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think we played all
Yeah,
the
we said
songs, man. Uh, well, instead of playing the last song, I'm gonna ask you a last question then, because we're already 5 minutes over, and I thank you for that and everything for your time and shit. But so my
yeah,
last
yeah.
question is, where do you see your I mean your logistic game plan? I mean, besides just the summer you were talking, I mean, it goes back to where can we start seeing frogs like out there?
Hopefully, once I get more of my life together more in a way, I'm
Mhm.
trying to get my license, so I feel once I get that out of the way, I'll have now that extra money
Right.
to put more into music, and go from there.
So, are you near a big city to where you can, or even a city that has a local scene? Because I mean, a lot of let's take a blues association for example. That's built by venue owners, musicians, artists, it's member
Yep.
belt and all that, and it's everybody supporting the local professional music community. And so, I mean, each city has one. I mean, ours is big here in New Orleans because we got so much
Yeah.
diversity. And they're trying to attract tourists. But I mean, are you near a big town where you can start hooking on
The
that?
biggest city that would probably have that is over in the cities of St. Paul, Minneapolis area. And that's about an hour and a half from me.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice Friday night too. After fucking 3 hours out and driving
Yeah.
back after a show, you're like 6 hours for something that fucking paid like maybe gas or
Yeah, or just a hotel room.
whatever, just to get your name out because you're networking and
Yep.
someone give you a shot. Yeah, no, I get it, man. No, I get it. That is long. It's location really is a big thing now in the
Yeah,
music
it is.
industry. And it's because I mean otherwise you're relying on the internet for your only exposure.
Yep.
And
And
I don't know if
it's
that's a
hard
good thing.
just over the internet.
Right. I'm finding I'm putting better shows when I'm meeting everyone. People that like here in
Hmm.
my communities, here on the internet, like all over. Yeah. So, anything you want to end us with here on the show? Anything you like the last say? Or...
Well, again, it's an honor being up here on that network with you, Hobbies. Another great
Woo!
night. I hope you guys are all having a good Saturday night, and I hope you have a good rest of your.
Oh, thank you very
The
much. I
biggest
got
wonder of
distracted.
mine is to witness Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I got distracted reading this thing, man. I was like, "Oh, what's that?" Yeah, no, I would love to sometime have a place where I can be like, "Hey, dude, we're throwing these little shindig once a year. It's on Hobbyland somewhere, you
Yeah,
know."
yep,
And it's like this big fucking bash. It's a music thing. It's fucking fun, and it's not just internet. It's because, like I said, it's like uh, I want to be a part of like the entertainment industry down here locally and just internationally. And it's
yep.
like how much you network is how much you network. Stay amazing, y'all. Thank you very much. And thank
Hey,
you very
you
much,
too,
Cody.
Bradley.
Or I mean
Thank
Frogs
you for
for
coming in.
hey, thank you
Oh
for
yeah,
letting us play your beats, man. We love playing your beats out, dude. We love seeing them when we put. They're very smooth to where we can put them while we show our adventures. Bradley was saying he likes watching our adventures, and I mean that was one of our
oh yeah.
adventures. Flying on the plane in that song, and one of them it was great. It was dark, and then we were landing right at the Lafayette Airport, and it was like din 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 din. You know, it was like
That's
yeah. And I think I even
that went easy.
yeah. No, it was the Dallas. That's what it was. It was going down the Dallas, and then I did it again, taking off when we took off from Dallas, and it was in the same loop. So it was like going into Dallas and out of Dallas to Lafayette, and it went
Oh, that's
way into it.
awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, and then anytime you need a frog in a swimming pool video to put to a music video, dude, just let us know. I mean, we got tree frogs
Got
that
any
I've
of
been taking
them?
video. Yeah, dude, I was taking videos of a tree frog on our window, and I went on the other side of the window and I got him, and you could see his thing going like that,
He's
dude.
like, "What are you doing, recording me?"
Yeah. So
He's
let's.
saying, "No paparazzi."
I don't think I asked you this out of all the times that you've been on the show with us, man. But Frogs, how'd you come up with the name, man, and the merch?
Frogs. Well, it originally was a nickname that I had gotten when I was probably 16 or 17 from a buddy in Illinois, cousin by marriage, and I did a German inhale one time when we were smoking. So I just blew it out like a ball, and then I just sucked it back in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that I looked like a frog doing that, so he nicknamed me Frogger, and so Frogger has always been my nickname, and I just changed it to Frogs.
Oh man, that's wow, dude. That's awesome, man. I love it. Now we know the story. Frog is his favorite animal, is what Bailey says. Here I thought it was going to be something like, well, we were out in the desert and I came across this frog and I liked it, and
Yeah. I became it.
And ever since then, they call me Frogs because of the fuck of a trip. Yeah, but no,
I just stuck with that nickname and kept it.
No, it's good, dude. It's good. See, my nickname is pretty much self-named, dude. I mean, the puppets were calling the human Mr. Hobbies, and then the next thing you know, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, okay, hobbies." Yep. They call them hobbies, and so you know, it's how
just one.
Yeah, yeah. But I forgot where. Oh yeah. Thank you for so much for the kind word. Do you let us play your music? And we love having you up each time. I can't wait to see where your music career keeps on going, and the communities and the love that and people that you show. I mean, it's very. You can tell you don't give a fuck. You don't care about the numbers. When you came up here and thanked your viewers about Spotify, you right away were like, "No, you got this happen," you know, and that's very humble. It's very humble.
I thank all of you guys for that. You know?
Right. I love it, man. I love it. It's very beautiful. It's like, yeah, because you realize that I mean, in a way, all we are is just using the stuff the way we're doing, and where it goes from there is where it goes. It's not yours no more. You know, it's not your control.
Yep.
I mean, you can
you can
market
as soon as I
it.
hit upload, I no longer have control. I can just
Right.
watch it.
I mean, there's twerks. I mean, right. And as we bring up musicians and people are part of big groups and like marketing, like with one of the dude we had on was talking about the seminars they do on how indie artists can get out there and do this and do that. And I mean, there's only so much that goes.
Exactly.
There's only so far that goes. Yeah. But thanks again for having you on, man. I'm gonna end it because it's like almost 4:20 on the other side, and I don't have a bullpen.
Yeah.
You're in a
conundrum, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's 5 minutes, so we got to end the show before so I can smoke with Alaska right now. But you guys have a beautiful time. Thank you for watching here on the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. Please go follow Frogs Beats on Facebook and Frogs on Spotify and YouTube. Is YouTube Frog Beats too, or is it Frogs?
For YouTube, you would have to type in Frogs, make sure it's all capital letters, and then space and put topic. That's what it is for YouTube. It's Frogs.
And that actually has quite a few songs on it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it has the same amount on all the others.
Okay. Sweet, man. Anything you want to say before we end here? Or?
Much love to you all, and I hope you have a good night. We'll see you maybe again.
Count on that, buddy. You all have a beautiful night on the Knock Network or on this Saturday. And thank you for watching the Knock Network was what I was going to say. And let me pull that banner off. And I gotta wave. You all have a good night. Peace out. I never know how to close these things. It's like I need a catchphrase. It's like, can I just say catchphrase here? Yeah. And catchphrase here. And see you tomorrow if I think of enough.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke signals.
Go ahead,
Tyendinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Discover the treasure trove of flavors at Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory. Satisfy your cravings with our award-winning treats. Follow us on Instagram at Captain Rogers 705. Let Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory lift your spirits. Experience the comforting embrace of our freshly prepared soups and infused cornbread.